Here's a simplified and rephrased version in a storytelling style. On the ninth day of the Great War, both the Kaurava and Pandava armies were prepared for battle even before the sun had risen, as they had done every morning. Bhisma arranged the Kaurava forces in a special formation called Sarvadobhadra, shaped like a circle inside an equilateral triangle. Kripa, Kritavarma, Salya, and Sakuni stood alongside Bhisma in the front. Bhurasrava, Bhagadatta, Drona, Somadatta, Asvatha, and the brothers Vinda and Anuvinda were positioned at the three corners. Duryodhana, the Trigardas, and others were stationed at the center. On the other side, Drishtadyumna organized the Pandava forces in the shape of a petal. Sikandi took the center position, while Satyaki and Virata guarded the left flank. Abhimanyu and Drupada, the king of Panchala, held the right. Yudhisthira, along with the other warriors, stayed at the rear, and Arjuna and Bhima took their places at the front, on opposite ends. Abhimanyu, young and fierce, led the charge. He tore through the Kaurava defenses like a spark burning through a stack of dry cotton. The Kaurava lines crumbled as though they were built from a deck of cards. Duryodhana, noticing Abhimanyu's strength, approached Alambasa, a mighty Rakshasa warrior. "Great warrior," Duryodhana said, "look at Sabhadra. He seems even more powerful than his father, Arjuna. I ask you to defeat him, for no one else can." Alambasa launched a furious attack on Abhimanyu and the Pandava forces, rallying his Rakshasa troops. His assault was so fierce that the Pandava soldiers fell like leaves blown away by a violent storm. But Abhimanyu fought back, striking Alambasa with a powerful arrow that left him unconscious in his chariot. The Pandava forces rallied around Abhimanyu, pushing back the Rakshasas. For a moment, both sides stopped fighting to watch the duel between Abhimanyu and Alambasa. It was like two mighty mountains clashing. Abhimanyu destroyed Alambasa's chariot, forcing him to flee on foot. The Pandava warriors cheered in triumph, blowing their horns as the Kaurava forces scattered in disarray. Seeing his troops faltering, Bhisma rushed to rally the Kauravas. Arjuna, watching from a distance, hurried to aid his son, Abhimanyu. Kripa and Asvatha joined Bhisma, while Satyaki came to Arjuna's side. In the intense clash that followed, Satyaki struck Kripa, knocking him unconscious. Asvatha then attacked Satyaki, but Satyaki broke his bow and hit him with countless arrows. Soon after, Drona arrived and attacked Satyaki, but Arjuna stepped in to defend him. Duryodhana, the Trigardas, Salya, and Balaka joined Drona in the battle, while Bhisma attacked Yudhisthira in another part of the battlefield. Bhurasrava was locked in a fierce fight with the twins Nakula and Sahadeva, and Bhagadatta, along with the king of Kalinga, fought against Bhima. Overwhelmed by Bhisma's power, Yudhisthira called for help. Bhima, already wounded from his battle with Bhagadatta, rushed to his aid, bleeding from head to toe. He looked like a tree covered in fresh red leaves. At the same time, Drishtadyumna, Virata, Drupada, and Sikandi arrived to assist. Bhisma, who did not wish to face Sikandi, avoided him and attacked the others instead. Drupada, Virata, and Drishtadyumna fought fiercely, their weapons blazing like fire. Meanwhile, Draupadi's sons, along with the Kakayas and Yadavas, charged toward Bhisma. Balaka came to Bhisma's side, but Bhima destroyed his chariot. Yudhisthira, who had seemed alone just moments before, was now surrounded by allies, and Bhisma found himself struggling to hold off so many warriors at once. Here's a simplified and rephrased version in a storytelling style. In the Pandava camp, Duryodhana turned to Dusasana and said, "Bhisma is fighting fiercely today." Yudhisthira barely escaped him. Now, Bhisma is surrounded by many enemy warriors, including Sikandi. Go quickly to his aid, and take Sakuni with you. Dusasana and Sakuni gathered 16,000 horsemen and joined Bhisma, launching an attack on the Pandava forces. Not wanting to leave anything to chance, Duryodhana also asked Salya to join Bhisma in this critical battle. He requested Drona, Kripa, and Asvatha to support Bhisma as well. Soon, Arjuna also arrived at the scene, and the battlefield became the stage for an intense clash as all the great warriors from both sides gathered. The losses on both sides were heavy.